Okay, Shalom, Shalom. Coming to you in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal Yamla Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Dam Yad. Okay, and I also want to give a double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And salutations onto the Akim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Now, what I'm gonna do is just do a quick impromptu video, as I usually do. And the title of this one is "The People of this World Are Gone," okay, and are in for a nasty treat. All right, but before I get into that and bring out the precepts or whatever, I just wanna say, all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, because half an hour before I finished my shift today at work, I was told by one of the team leaders, which is under the managers, that pretty much I'm being laid off because of where I work is at one of the major hospitals, but the department I'm in has been severely restricted due to COVID, right? So because of that, from Friday, I'm gonna be out of a job in that specific department. Okay, now I'm gonna apply for other departments and so on and so forth. I ain't really got to get into that, but as of Friday coming, Lord willing, I'll be out of a job, and I was told that today. Okay, but I'm gonna say Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahweh Shai, because the scripture says, um, you know, pretty much both good and evil come from the Lord, and in all things give thanks, man. So on paper it's worrying, but fuck that, man. I believe in the spirit and probably how Bashim Yashai that he'll provide. But I just want to say that happened today, and Barak how Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kadash for that. And in addition to that, another all praises to the Most High, how Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kadash, because um what happened was after work, I basically had to go and pick up my woman, and then I took her to her spot, and then I left. Like maybe 2 hours after I left, and there's a temporary traffic light, and there was a police behind me, and I just knew in the spirit these motherfuckers are gonna pull me over. Okay, so the police pulled, the light went green, then he put the sirens on, and he started flashing me with his headlights. You know, the reason I do that is because you tap the back of the vehicle on the indicator, and it flashes, as many of you brothers would know. So then I'm like, oh, see, here we go, pulled me over. So he comes, and he's asking me, what do I do? You know, step out of the car, take my license, check me, ask me various questions. Why am some of my windows tinted? I said, I've got the car like that. You know, the back windows. What else? We have reason to believe you're in the possession of marijuana and all kind of madness, man. I was cool, and that's the thing. I didn't get upset with them. I didn't have an attitude with them. You know, I even it was two Edomites, right? You know, and I was cool as a cucumber with them, man. You know, and then the other guy that took my license and went to the car to check it, he brought it back and said, and then he gave it to the guy that was speaking to me, and he said, well, my colleague can see from your license you're all clean, mate. So you can go, you know. And I said, all right, officers, you take care, have a good night, you know. And and basically, before he left, he said, it's gentlemen like you that make me be proud to be a part of the force, meaning the police force, because I didn't give him any trouble, man. Okay, I drive a particular car that pretty much Dave Shink think I shouldn't be driving. Okay, so-called young black man, they expect me to rah, 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 rah. But I was cool, man. I was having a conversation with the dude, man. He asked me where I work. He asked me what, all that stuff. And I'm just talking to the guy, man. Two Edomites, man. You know, having a general chit chat. And he said, you know what, it's gentlemen like you that make me proud to be a part of Force. Have a nice night, Gaffer. And I was on my way. And I said, you too, you know. Okay, now did I put curses on them? Yeah, 100%. But I was cool with them. That's the scriptures. I agree with that adversary quickly, man. You know. And then I after they let me go, I called my woman, right, to say, hey, look, I got pulled over, you know, and she was there with my mother-in-law, her mother, okay, and the mom, my mother-in-law was pretty much like, well, yeah, how Benjamin is. It's expected, you're a young black boy in the car, and them see you drive a nice car, and they want a reason for pull you over and arrest you, you know. The mom was cool about it. My mother-in-law was cool about it. My woman's mom. But then my woman was like, yeah, you see me, I would have told him, yeah, it's because I'm black. It's because I'm black. Yeah, yeah, it's because I'm black and I'm driving a nice car. You want to, and I'm just like, you see, I thank the Lord she wasn't there with me in the car because I would have told her to shut the fuck up, okay? Because she would have got me arrested, man, you know? But anyways, that's just me explaining what happened. I just want to say all praise to the Most High Bashim and Shai for delivering me out of that as well, man. But that could have gone left, that could have gone a completely different direction, man. But anyways, onto the topic. The people of this world, man, they're gone, man. They are gone. Okay? The people of this world are gone, man. And what I'm gonna do is when it gets to 20 minutes, I'm gonna cut it off and go live again because over 20 minutes it takes hours and hours and hours to show up live on the channel. So when it gets to 20 minutes, I'm gonna cut it off and do a part two. Okay. Now, what where am I at? Just bear with me for 1 second. That's Matthew 11, right? Cool. Right, let's go to Matthew 11. Okay, the people of this world are gone, and the reason I'm making this video is because when I was at work before I got the news from one of my team leaders, I was speaking to a Nigerian a woman, two of them in the opposite office, and they're modern day Christians, man. And we're getting into some, and we've got into topics before, but I don't really like doing it because it's a waste of fucking time. And we're not, well, number one, they're not a part of the elect. Number one, they're women, so I have no right teaching them, right? Because one of them, as far as I know, has a husband. Okay, so I have no right teaching her. Number two, she's a woman. She ain't gonna come into the truth and be in the camp. Number three, she ain't gonna accept it anyway. So it'd been a waste of my time. But kind of got silly with them, and we were going back and forth. Okay, and I was trying to leave the situation, but she kept badgering me, and then we got into a conversation, but it just proved that the women are gone. Okay, this Christianity thing is bullshit, man, 100%. But anyways, this is um Matthew 11. Uh, I'm gonna start from verse 16, and it says, "But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows, and saying, We have piped." So this is why brothers get silly with it, man. When I say that, brothers get playful. Okay, the scriptures say with stammering lips. A lot of people say that means stuttering, which it could, but really what that means is you're very jokey, goofy. You know, when you bringing out the word, man. Okay, like it's like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows, and saying, We have piped unto you, and ye have not danced, we have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came neither drinking nor eating or drinking, Salakia, and they say he hath a devil. But the Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, Behold, a man gluttonous, and a winebibbler, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. Okay. Then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his mighty works were done, because they repented not. Woe unto thee, uh, Chorazin! Woe unto thee, Bethsaida! For if the mighty works which were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to verse 24, and it says, But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. Okay. And this is what the generation we're living in. Okay, because those same people that Yahushua was talking to back then, they're the same people that's here now, man. Okay, you know. At that time Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and have revealed them unto the babes. Because we're the babes, man. You know, now I got into the conversation with these two uh Judite bitches, okay, in the opposite office. And you know what she said to me? She said, you sound like those, because they don't know what I do outside of work, okay, you know. And she said to me, you sound like the main one. You sound like those uh those uh those radical black Hebrew Israelite militant dudes, you know. You sound like one of those black Hebrew Israelites, you know. You know, those weird people, man. They take everything too literal, okay? Because the topic of does God do evil, man? She tried to bring that to me, saying how God don't. Well, God allowed Satan. What kind of fucking stupidness is that? God allowed Satan to mess with Job, but God didn't bring evil to Job through Satan. He just allowed Satan. Okay, no, God put a test on Job using the left hand side, which is the tool Satan. Okay, God instructed, as it were, Satan to go and fuck with Job, because I said to her, "Have you not read the part where it says, um, um, where the Most High said, Have you not considered my servant Job?" So who put the thought or the idea in Satan's mind to fuck with Job? Was it not the Most High? Have you not considered my servant Job? No, no, no. God, what it means is, oh, it's the perspective. It's the perspective. Then I showed her the scripture where it says one Lord, one baptism, one faith. Any private interpretation in the scriptures, do those precepts. And you could see she was getting flustered. You could see the demons were starting to jump on her, man. Ah, no, 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 no. You sound like those black militant Hebrew Israelites that take everything so literally. All right, the people of this world are gone, man. If you're in mainstream Christianity, you are fucking gone, man. All right. Stop acting like you're deep. Stop acting like you know something, because you don't, man. If you're inside of modern day Christianity, you're of the world, man. Okay, yeah, modern day Christianity is of the world. All right, you know, it's of the world, man, and you're gone. Okay, then you're in for a nasty surprise, man. You know, in for a very nasty surprise. Okay, but it wasn't given to them, man. Because at the end of the day, fuck them, man. At the end of the day, fuck them. But it wasn't given to them. Who was it given to? It was given to the babes, man, which is the elect. Alright? I'm gonna read that one more time, and I'm gonna wrap this one up because it's just a quick one. Okay, but it's Matthew 11 and 25. At that time, Yahushua answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent. You know, those who make themselves in high positions and doctor of this and bishop that, and you know they like to say that because there's bishops in the scriptures, you know, but they liken that onto like rabbi. That's the Christian version of a rabbi, man. You know, yeah, Bishop T.D. Jakes and you know Doctor Bishop Paul Morton, and if they say whatever they say, it goes, man. Nah, fuck that, man. You know, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto the babes. Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight, all things are delivered unto me of my Father. And no man knoweth the Son but the Father, neither any man the Father save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him. So Christianity, the Lord did not reveal the truth via mainstream Christianity. The Lord revealed the truth via this truth, what we have, man. Okay, this precious truth that we have, this is the truth. That is the truth, and the Lord revealed it to the men in this lifetime. You know, the man who came out of the commandment keepers, Rabbi Abba Bivens. Okay, you know, then you have the great men under him, King Marshall, Yaquab, King Marshall, Yaquab Ariyah. You know, um, you know. Then under them you had the apostles, man, which we have with us still now, man. Okay, you know, I believe uh Elder Ariyah or High Priest Ariyah, you know, he's still around, but he's kind of caught up in a, you know, in a different spirit right now. But that's even prophecy, and the prophecy states that he's gonna put back on, he's gonna take off the filthy garments, man. Okay, so we're waiting for that to happen. Okay, you know, but the point is, you're only gonna receive the truth if the Father gave you to the Son, which is who? Primarily the elect, man. Okay, you know, and if the elect, man, your children, your sons and your daughters, you know, those of your household will be saved. So you're gonna be saved. You know, your woman, she could, you'll be saved, man. You know, that's why I don't really fuss up about telling my woman too much, because number one, she ain't gonna get it. Alright, it's best you know when they say in the world, it's best you don't know. You know, if you know it's gonna ruin things, it's best you don't know. It's best your woman don't know too much, man. Okay, because she could get saved of not knowing too much. How about that? It's the more they want to get involved, they become truth demons. And I done dealt with bitches that thought they were in the truth. Those are the worst ones out there, man. Okay, those are the worst ones out there. All right. I rather deal with a straight up hoe that twerks on a pole in a strip club down the road and comes home to me, rather than a bitch that believes she's in the truth and knows something. Because I'm telling you, man, those women that think they're in the truth on that type of level, they're the worst demons out there. Okay, I've seen men fall out of the truth for women that were in the truth. How about that? Okay, you know, but that's not to get onto you sisters that are, you know, actually sincere. But pretty much that's the main point. Okay, I thank thee, verse 25. I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto the babes. Even so, Father, for it so seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son, but the Father, neither knoweth any man the Father, save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal. Okay, so we thank the Lord that he revealed himself to us through his Son, Yahweh Shai. So after that we say, Baruch for Yahweh Hashem and Shai, Baruch Hashem Makakadash. And with that I'm out. I'm going to say shalom.